Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Jay Ross, a genitourinary surgeon from Owensboro, Kentucky, and today I find myself in Ashland, Kentucky, with one of our newest business associates, Ms. Jade Maddox. Interestingly, we're in her beautiful office, and Jade is the current president of the Kentucky Counseling Association. Beautiful gavel that she has here that I suppose you hold rank over these folks with. And she has done some wonderful things in her life and continues to do so here in Ashland, Kentucky. Before we kind of talk about the Provision RX program that both of us are rather excited about being a part of, I'd like for Jade just to kind of tell us a little bit. I feel like I'm in some museum here with all of these accolades and all of these trophies and presentation things. What does all this mean, Jade? How have you done all this?
Well, I started off with being an elementary school counselor. I went from that to a mental health counselor, and I started wanting to lead others into the profession and lead others into helping other people. So I became presidents of different organizations in the state of Kentucky, and each time I was a president, I got others on board, and then of course they would nominate me for awards and such, and I became a past president in 3 organizations, and currently.
And all that is in counseling in some fashion.
That's correct.
Is that right?
That is correct.
And so you've been doing this for how many years?
I've been counseling for 5 years.
5 years.
I was an educator right before, prior to that.
Right.
And so I've counseled for 5 years in private practice, and I opened up a mental health practice in Ashland.
And that's what this is?
That's what this is.
Okay.
I'm a licensed professional clinical counselor, national certified counselor.
Okay.
And I have a big addictions clinic here for opiate dependence.
I see.
And that's what
And so you're doing a lot of good.
I'm trying very much.
But you are. I'm sure there's a lot of people and families, etc., that you're doing so much good for. Now, the next question comes to this, that I'd like to ask you to kind of share with these folks. The reason I became associated with the Provision RX company last September, less than a year ago, was when I saw that we could give this free discount card to anyone and they could save lots of money on prescription drugs. As a surgeon, as a physician for the last 40-some years, I know that people have a difficult time buying drugs. People have a difficult time buying food. So any way we can help them salvage monies for their families, we help them, especially when it's free to them. Why did you decide that this might be an opportunity that you wanted to give an effort to and help others understand what we're doing?
Well, part of our program here involves a prescription for Suboxone, and that is a medication to help these addicted patients to get off their opiate problem.
Drugs. Okay.
Yes. So not only is counseling a part of that, but so is their prescription. Well, I could slide down my counseling fee, but I couldn't slide down the prescription cost to them. So when I found out about this card, I tested it on a few patients to see how much they would save. And in the past 30 days, I've only been in the program about 45 days.
I knew that.
In the past 30 days, I've saved my people here over $1,700.
Over $1,700.
Yes.
The patients who come here have been able to pay that much less for the drugs they need to help change their lives.
That's correct.
And that didn't cost them anything.
Didn't cost them a thing.
Now, how do you feel about that?
I feel overwhelmed. I love my helping profession.
Sure.
And this
Sure.
just topped the cake.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
And Jade, do you know that we have so many ministers that have become independent business owners with this company? Since I've been associated with it for the last 11 months, I don't think I can count them. When I have business presentations in Owensboro, Kentucky, and Nashville, and Columbus, Ohio, and Indianapolis, etc., there are so many ministers in that group. There are so many teachers in that group, and on and on. And of course, anyone can give that card away. Do you find that's difficult to give away?
It's the easiest thing I've ever done.
Isn't that something?
I feel a prideful moment to hand that card out.
Isn't that something? And you know what? If you'll continue doing this, you're going to help so many folks. You will be able to help us. Somebody told you about this, didn't they?
That is true.
So they've actually helped you by telling you about this program
Money
already. And did you know when I started this last September, I told about 8 or 9 people about this, and they started sharing that concept with others, this network marketing, home-based business concept, which gives us so many tax breaks and many other benefits. Did you know that I have almost 1,700 people in my downline that have started doing this with us? You're one of them.
That's great.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
So 1,700 people. I noticed that as of today, 27 people have joined our group since we've been in this training program in the last few hours. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
So I think I want to congratulate you, one, for all of your work. This is amazing. This is rather nice. Not everybody's going to get to be the president of the Kentucky Counseling Association, only a few of you. So congratulations for that work. And congratulations for being able to see the possibilities and the potential in taking on a position with the Provision RX company. And we're so happy to have you with us. I know you're going to continue to do great work here as well as here. And it's going to be an absolute delight as we both mature in this company and with these other thousands that will do the same thing as we do. And this company will benefit us tremendously as we go along. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you with us.